Hello, today we will learn about conditional rendering. First of all, what is the meaning of conditional rendering?
Conditional rendering is the rendering of UI and component using some condition.
Of conditional rendering is showing dashboard when the user is logging and data, and one more is the data is when the data is coming from API, they show a spinner loader, and we can use conditional rendering using different types, like using if else, using ternary operator, and using end operator. First of all, we are going to use it with if else. Let's make a boolean, like I'm making it here. Mm, I'm making it like login and make it false. Make it false. Okay. And if login return return welcome back, and if I'm not logged, return return please sign. Okay. Using this, I think you can understand this. And please, is this showing please sign in? Because by default, it is false. If I make it true, it will show me, it should show me, okay, it should show me welcome back. Okay. This is one of the example of conditional rendering. You can, there is one more way, like if you, there's not compulsory to write else, it will work fine without it else, but without it also. Like here I am writing false. It is working. Why it is working? Because the function can only return once. It returns, and just after that it will not check what is after their return statement. Okay, so they don't care about what is after the return statement. Okay, that's why it's now how a ternary operator work. So let's make it um, now return, and this is how a ternary operator works. Now, now I am just like if login. I will ask help is login and question mark. And if it is login, it will show welcome. Okay, it's working. It check whether login is true or false. If it is true, login just after render just what is after the login. If it is false, render after the colon div. Okay, this is how our ternary operator work. Let's make it with I state. Let's suppose I make it like and I'm writing here button and button where all click click the function, the function where set login value I'll type while logging. Okay, and writing toggle login. Uh, what is the problem here? What is the problem here? What is the problem here? Okay, I was let to import use state from Ria. I think now it should. Okay. Uh, when I click on login, the value of login will change to alter, and if it is showing please login, it should show welcome. So that is all the conditional ending using state. And now, uh, what was the next topic is using and operator. Uh, using and operator and operator. Let's suppose this is 2 equal to 5 and 3 equal to 6. Okay, this is something like if then after that any thing will be resolved. It first of all check whether 2 is equal to 5. First of all, it will check whether 2 is equal to 5. If it is true, then only it will check 3 equal to 6. Okay, here 2 equal to 5 is false. It is, it is false. Then it will not go to 3 equal to 6. It will go to the next statement directly without checking 3 equal to 6. Okay, if it looks like 2 equal to 2 and 3 equal to 6, then it check whether 2 equal to 2. It say yes, it is equal to 2. Then only it will go to 3 equal to 6. It okay. Now I'm explaining it here like now it is showing only toggle login because the by default value of login is false. By default, the initial value of login is false. When I click on toggle login, the value of login become true. That's why it render welcome back. Okay. What was happening? When the value of login was false, it was not going to this div statement. Okay. And going when it is true, it is checking whether it is true or not. It's just checking it. But उसने इसे फंसा लिया और हुआ ये कि ये रेंडर हो गया. I mean, this get render. After that, this get render. And that is all is and operator in conditional rendering. Now we have to make a login. Loading, loading is true. It will show loading. Okay, this will If it is false, false, it will show nothing. Okay, this is your home.